Flight 229, you're clear for takeoff.
Hey folks, Maverick Watch Reviews back here with a very special review for you today. Today we have the Seiko Prospex Limited Edition Giorgetto Giugiaro. I'm sure I screwed that up. 200 meter quartz diver, model number SBEE002. And as usual, we'll open it up, look at the fit and finish, the features and the functions, the build quality, and then I'll give you my overall impressions of this very interesting and limited edition Seiko Prospex diver. But first, I'd like to invite you to become a patron of mine on Patreon. This will allow me to buy a faster laptop and better editing software. And I hope to give you a new watch review at least a couple times a week. At least that's my goal. Make sure you check out my Patreon page when you get a chance. My only commitment level is $3 a month, but you can always give more or less, 1, 2, 3, 5, whatever you can afford a month will be really, really appreciated. Now, whenever I see these boxes, I get really, really excited. Whenever I see EMS up here in the upper left-hand corner, I get super excited because I know they're from Japan. And a lot of you are going to recognize this name. S. Kobayashi stands for Saya Kobayashi, who owns the website Saya Japan. Now, this is a Japanese domestic market only watch, only sold in Japan. You can actually get it off of Amazon, but it's being shipped from Japan, and it's not cheap, folks. So anyway, I'm gonna do a little bit of movie magic here and fast forward opening up the box because nobody wants to actually see somebody open up a box. So anyway, let me go ahead and open this thing up and then we will talk about this really, really cool watch. So here I go. All right, guys, I'm back. So here you go. Now, as usual, you get a Saya Japan microfiber cleaning cloth there, and you get a big, huge Seiko 2017 brochure. There you go. Got a lot of cool stuff in this thing, by the way. Anyway, let's go ahead and open this up. Ooh, nice box. I've never seen this kind of like off grayish, brownish Seiko box before. It's got a really interesting texture to it. All right, of course you get your warranty card there in the back. And it looks like this is also the manual too. So it's the manual and the warranty card in one booklet. I think that's it. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's see what else we got here. And here's your actual instruction manual. So what is this? You get two things here? Let me see. It looks like this is like a, I don't know, like a quick start manual, possibly? What does it say? Well, it says instructions. It says worldwide guarantee and instructions. So it's like a little quick start manual, and this is your full-blown manual. And I'm guessing, I don't know if it's in all Japanese and English. Let me see. Yep, it's in Japanese and English. There you go. Japanese in the front, English in the back. There you go. All right, let's get this stuff out of the way. All right. Let's pop this open here. Wow. Get some of this packaging out of the way. Wow, never seen this type of watch box. I guess because it's a limited edition Giorgetto Giugiaro. I guess because this is a limited edition design. They even designed the box differently. That's really cool, man. All right. Let's get it out of the plastic here. Now I'm gonna give you a little bit of background on this guy, and it's absolutely fascinating. He has designed just about everything. Just gonna take this out. Wow, really cool. Wow, what a cool looking watch, man. Okay. All right, so first, before we do all of that, God, I love this box, man. This box has some sort of like velvety Alcantara type of feel to it. Man, I love this box. All right. So first, let's go out and get the digital calipers And let's get the basic specs of the watch. And then we'll go more into depth here. All right. So let's do the case size. We are looking at 40, let's say 42 for the case size. And now let's do, let me see here, get this back to 0. All right, let's do the thickness. You're looking at, let's say 12 millimeters thick. Lug to lug, it's kind of hard to determine lug to lug with this watch because it really doesn't have lugs. So let's just go right here, I guess. So that would be 48. And then let's do the strap. And the strap is a good old 22 millimeter strap. So on the left-hand side, I'll go ahead and put the rest of the specs for you. Obviously, this is it's a different design. It's oddly shaped, so it's a little bit hard to get accurate measurements here. But it is 200 meters water resistant, which is 660 feet. It does have a screw down crown over here at 7 o'clock. It has the day and date function over there at 3 o'clock. It does have a Hardlex crystal. It does have Lumibrite. Now it has a 7N36 quartz movement that has about a 3-year battery life. And of course, it is a Giorgetto Giugiaro limited edition quartz diver. So really, really interesting looking watch. And a lot of you are going to kind of recognize this watch just by its shape. This is his kind of, I guess it's his signature design. He's designed a couple of watches for Seiko now. And this is one of probably, I don't know, gosh, 10 or 15, I'm guessing, maybe that many. But he has this offset design that you're going to see in a lot of his watches. So, again, this is a Giorgetto Giugiaro design limited. It's actually called Ital Design. That's his company. And this is the same guy that has designed such famous cars as the BMW M1. And I'll go ahead and put up all of these on the screen for you. The BMW M1. The DeLorean, real famous Back to the Future car. A concept Ferrari called the GG50. The Lotus Esprit Turbo. Yeah, that's the James Bond car you saw in The Spy Who Loved Me. And interesting enough, Elon Musk, the founder of Tesla, bought it back in 2013 for $1 million. He also designed many, many, many other less famous cars. He also designed the Alien watches. I'll put that up for you. Oh, and if you need a tractor, he also designed the recent Lamborghini Nitro tractor as well. So this guy is the design force, behind different trains, consumer electronics, bikes, glassware, furniture. I mean, he is an absolute legend in the design world. So this guy really, really knows what he's doing. He's been in the business for, I think, gosh, going on 50 years now. And there's a 99% chance you have touched or seen something this man has designed. He is that famous in the design world. Anyway, really, really neat looking watch. Like I said, you have this offset design where everything is on the left. You've got a lot of different textures and feelings kind of going on with this watch. There are not too many different colors. Basically, it's just black and gold. But there are a lot of different textures. And if you look on the case here, you see kind of this bumpy texture on the case, which is really interesting. And then you also have like another little bump. I'm not quite sure if this has any real purpose over here at 9 o'clock. It's an odd looking watch, but it doesn't look too weird to wear. I mean, it's just a really interesting looking watch. It really catches your attention when you just look at it. You're like, what is that? For a second, you're not quite sure. And then you look at it and you realize, oh, it's a watch, but it's, because of the offset design, it really, really does catch your eye. It feels incredibly well built. It feels like this thing was machined out of one solid piece of stainless steel. I mean, it feels incredibly well built. Wow. Really, really nice. Let's check out the crown. See if it's got that nice crown pop. It does. Really, really nice crown pop there. And of course, like I said, it is a screw-in crown. Now, of course, it does have a hacking function since it's a quartz watch. It does have hacking right there. So let's go ahead and pop it back in. And screw it back down, which is a little bit harder to do with my left hand. I'm not used to doing that. The dial, minimal writing. You just see divers 200 meter down there in the 6 o'clock. The indexes are not applied. It looks like they're just printed on the dial. I mean, nothing really special about the dial itself. It's just the case and the strap, which are really, really interesting. You can see a couple screws over here that hold in your strap. And this strap has got that really super supple, I think it's a silicone strap. It's super, super soft. Love the strap. And the strap also has some interesting design features to it. As you can see, it's got the little ribbing there in between the different lug holes. And it looks like it's got a little bit of stretch here, so if you want to fit this over a wetsuit, you can do that. With this watch being as expensive as it is, I don't think too many people are actually going to be wearing this diving. You have a really, really neat keeper, kind of like the Giorgetto Giugiaro design logo right there as your keeper, which is really cool. I like that. You do also get a signed buckle, a Seiko signed buckle, and it's all in this kind of IP gold-coated look to it. The case back is really interesting because it has some numbers here, and I have no idea what these numbers down at the bottom mean. No clue. But it does tell you, it's a limited edition, air divers 200 meter. And I'm not quite sure what these numbers are for right here, from about 9 o'clock to 3 o'clock. I have no idea what those numbers were. I don't know if they're just a design element or what. Of course, you see Giugiaro design, the logo right down there. And it's just a fantastic looking and feeling watch. I mean, it feels good. I like the way the watch feels. Really, really cool. I do wish this was an automatic. Or a solar. I'm not crazy about it being a battery-driven watch. I've really kind of moved away from just from battery-driven watches over the last year or two. I do wish it was an automatic, but hey, what can you do? So I'm trying to think of anything else I might have forgotten here. Let's check out the bezel action. Wow, really, really tight bezel. Nice click action, really loud too. Hopefully y'all hear that. God, it sounds like I'm cracking my knuckles here. Really, really loud bezel action. But it's nice and tight, so that's cool. So let's go ahead and let's try this thing on. All right. Oh man, that strap is really comfortable. Good grief. Wow, that is a cool looking watch, man. Really, really interesting looking watch. And really comfortable. This strap is incredibly comfortable. All right, let's go ahead and zap it with some lume. All right, let's kill the studio light and zap this thing and see what happens. All right, let's do about 20 seconds. Again, this is not a perfectly dark environment, so the lume is not going to be as bright as it would be in a darker environment, so kind of keep that in mind. All right, there you go. Still great Seiko LumiBright, just what I expected. Really, really nice lume. Really cool, man. All right. Now you can get these on Amazon and eBay for about 550 bucks. Excuse me, for about $550. I would act fast as these are limited edition watches. There are only 2,000 of this color, and I'll put the other color, the blue, up on the left for you. There are only 2,000 of each of these. So either get it on Amazon, eBay, or of course you can go to Saya Japan, and I'm not sure if he has any left. He might, but you can get one there as well. And of course, I'll include a link in the description field for all the places that you can get this watch. But currently, it's Amazon for $550, eBay for $550, and Saya Japan. I think Saya Japan has it for a little bit cheaper, but anyway, you'll have to check. So anyway, so that's really been about it. Just a really interesting watch. I'm probably going to keep this one for a while, just because it's kind of like an investment. This watch is going to go up in price. I can guarantee you this watch is going to be really expensive here in the next couple years. So anyway, so I'll go ahead and keep it and we'll kind of see what happens. Anyway, if you like this video, please click on like. If you want to subscribe to my channel, I would definitely appreciate that. And if you have any questions, comments, please put those down in the comment section. I'll answer as many as I can, as fast as I can. And again, this has been the Seiko Prospex Limited Edition Giorgetto Giugiaro 200 meter quartz diver, model number SBEE002. And until the next review, guys, I will see you later. Take care. Bye-bye.